Hi, I'm Morgan. This is Matt. This is Oppie. And this is Nandi. And this is our home. Follow along with us as we travel the United States in our 30-foot converted schoolie. Before we get started, just a quick reminder to subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing but means the world to us. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this episode. Action. We love Walmart! We're back in Walmart!
So yeah, just said goodbye to our MeeMaw at the airport. She flew up from Arizona to meet us in Salt Lake City for 4 or 5 nights, I think it was, which was really awesome. So yeah, we met her in the city, did some running around, and then we headed out to Antelope Island, which is sort of northwest of the city.
Yeah, we stayed at Bridger Bay Campground, and we did book it in advance through recreation.gov, but there seemed to be lots of availability, so I don't know if it's always like that, but we had absolutely no problems booking that. And yeah, it was really nice. It was really close to the water. We got there in the afternoon on the first day, so we just went down to have a look at the lake.
Yeah, the water level at the moment is quite low, and then I think the deepest point of the lake is only like 30 something feet. So then the water level's already low again. So it's sort of, yeah, it makes for like a beautiful landscape, but not necessarily the best water activity location this time of the year anyway.
Yeah, and then all along the edge, which I had read on lots of reviews that said the bugs were really bad this time of year, and I thought it was going to be biting bugs, but it was just swarms of these little tiny flies, and as you ran through them, or the dog ran through them, you could see the whole swarm move. It was really weird looking.
Literally like that black cartoon swarm. But they didn't bother you at all, so it was sort of just comical to sort of watch them.
Yeah, they
run through them
and they wouldn't land on you. Like it was very odd, but yeah, it was sort of cool.
Yeah.
And then the next day we sort of just got up and got moving, had some smoothies, and then went for a big walk along the point.
Whether or not it's this sort of part of the country or the time of the year, but there's been these really big storms come through every single night, like where there's lots of like real aggressive clouds and lightning on the horizon, and then you just get these big downpours and like strong wind, and they come and they go on as quick, like they come and go as really quickly, but yeah, really impressive, and it just drops the temperature right down. We do now have our working aircon, but it still is nice to take the edge off.
Yeah, and then so we had 2 nights there, and then we went into Salt Lake City. So my mom's a big country music fan, and we had bought her tickets to go to Luke Bryan. We were all going to go together. Yes, we were going to go to Luke Bryan, but about 2 hours before the show, it actually got canceled. So that was a bit of a bummer, but we, just sort of rolled with it, and we were already in the city, so we just found a nice place to go get dinner and had a few drinks. We ended up actually getting a hire car as well, like a rental car, because we were going to go to the concert, and you can't have strollers in there or car seats, so that was pretty much the only way to get Oppie to the concert. So we had a rental car, which was sweet for a few days to get around the city.
We ended up booking into an RV park. I think it was the Sun Outdoors.
Yeah, Sun Outdoors.
So it was out, out near the airport, which was convenient for Morgan's mum coming and going. It was a nice park, pretty standard, sort of some of those bigger parks, just a small spot, but it was
Yeah.
nice. Swimming pool, and then just out the back of it there was a I guess a public walking path, but he probably went for miles and miles, and we did a 3 or 4 mile walk along that sort of later on in the day when it cooled down. Yeah, the next day we ended up going into the farmers market, which is in sort of the centre of town. You missed a very cool thing. This is more of Oppie's experience, but we actually went to the planetarium this morning. It's a bit hard to know. Anyone who's had babies or young children, it's hard to know what's going to be age appropriate sometimes. So we saw the planetarium. We went in and had a look, and free entry. And if you want to do the IMAX experiences, it's a pretty cheap cost. But the free entry gives you there's all of this information on asteroids, and you get to feel rocks and bits of the moon, and then there's all these interactive things where you can protect Earth from meteorites, or you can touch those big globe balls where you move your hands around. The colours attract to it. So for Oppie, this was just awesome.
Probably Oppie's favorite part of the whole trip of Salt Lake City.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, sometimes you just don't step outside of the box to do those things, but it's really well worthwhile digging that little deeper, especially when you're in a city, because, yeah, they have amazing things. They've got a lot of funding, and it makes it really awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and now we're going to head over to Bryce Canyon and Zion for a few days. Yeah, which we're looking forward to getting there and sort of being outside the city now for a little while.